this topic, we are going to study what are the types of search engines and how they work. So what is a search engine? A search engine is a database system designed to index and categorize internet addresses. So it is an index on the internet IP4 address. Suppose my address is gaurav.shirodkar.com, but after that my domain address is 102.97.97.10. So what it does is it has a crawler. So that is called a web crawler. So what it does, that is program just goes from one page to another to another till it finds the most relevant results. So, what is essentially a search engine? A search engine is a database system. Means it has all the websites, domain name, IP address, then protocol, and all other for FTP servers for many other tasks. So what it does, it's when you type anything in Google, what the Google crawler will do is it will search for the domain name. So it will first go to if I search for Gaurav, it will go to websites containing Gaurav. So from one link to another, it will follow another link. So that is an index. So that the finding of another link is called indexing. So it indexes the IP addresses based on its database. So, a search engine is a database system designed to index and categorize IP4 addresses, and this is the IP4 address. What are the steps? What happens first is when I type any query on Google, it will search for that in the this suppose in class D, that is 172.168.0.2. So suppose it finds some keywords, so it will store this in the database, in the temporary database. But again, if it follows the other index and it goes to the other page, and that has more relevant data according to the Google PageRank algorithm, it will place it on the top of the stack. So what will happen is that that file has more importance than the previous file, and that will be displayed earlier than the previous file. So there are four types of search engines. First is automatic, directories, meta, and pay-per-click. So automatic search engines are basically based on spiders, crawlers, or robots. So what they do is just that these search engines are based on information that is collected, sorted, and analyzed by software programs. So suppose in the previous presentation we saw the key head tag. So what the software program understood is that there is a header row in that. So that based on the semantic HTML or based on the security uh, of the uh, program or the web page, all these are things are analyzed by these crawlers. So and then they are categorized into an index and it goes to the for the next index. So you are really when you're searching searching something, you're just using the spider or the crawler, information of your web page, the HTTP server, and the next index. So and backlinks. The so the results of the search will depend on many parameters. This was automatic search engine directory. A directory search engine is a guide that is not computerized. It is human uh, selected. So suppose I have a book on data mining by Daniel. So that is human selected search. So when I will type the data mining book, the Dunham book will come first because uh, it is been compiled and universally accepted by human editors. So these editors decide which size to list and which category. So suppose I type data mining MCQs, then that will not come. If I type data mining, then only that book will come. So category is very important for directories. So now we go to meta search engines. In meta search engines, we use automated technology to gather information from a spider. So what? Suppose I have some program. So I want to see how what is the IP address, what is the domain name of competitors near me. So that is a meta search engine. Also, search engines have various annotations. Like suppose if you want to search but only from one side, and suppose I want to search only from wait a second. So suppose I want to search only from, so what will happen? You have to type site https www.w3schools.com. So this site will tell the crawler that give the results only from this site. So this site colon is a syntax, and after site colon the URL will be the parameter. So that's what about my comments. So in that comments, yeah. So now we will go to back to the pay per click. So pay per click is search engine that determines ranking according to the dollar you pay for each click. So uh, uh, suppose there's a pay per click website and that gives you 25 paise per click and 10 clicks per day. So that will be less important than that than the one that gives 50 paise per day per click and more than 300 clicks per day. So, examples of PP search engines are overture.com and findword.com. So highest ranking goes to the highest bidder. So now the downfalls. PPC were first very famously used, but because of the forgery, like suppose I have a sponsored website, my result will always come in the first page. But now people have realized that this is not the most best results. They have stopped searching, and hence Google has decrease its favoritism over PPC pay per click. So even though your paid listing will appear at the top of the page, many users will not click on the paid because they look at it as an advertisement. And in the past, people used to click on manual ads, but now they are not there. So now PPP, what are the characteristics of PPP? So first main requirement is for PPP to work, it has to be search engine optimized. If optimized uh, not well, because there is a lot of competition in PPC, your results will not come as expected. So PPC listings, what is PPC listings? PPC listings are not as relevant to a query as editorial search listings. So suppose I have a live event and I have PPC, so live event will be more relevant than PPC. So how do search engine works? Search engines compile the databases with the aid of spiders. So what they do, that is robots. What they do is they crawl from one periodically, so after every 1 hour. These primary and secondary and ternary engines work uh, uh, go from link to link. So suppose there is a link from A to B, so they will go to B website and B to C, then C. Again, they will suppose if C nothing is there, they will backtrack again to B. So now they will go from B to D. So that is our graphical search, like depth first search. One more thing is that uh, once a search engine spider finds a new website, they index the content on those pages and make URL available to the internet users. So once suppose I found a website called gaurav.com. all it will do it will index the content. So next time when I'm going to rahuldravid.com, it will index to governor.com. So I am there available to the internet users. So now the what is search engine submission? Sometimes the owners of websites submit their URLs to search engines. So calling. So this is called search engine submission. So updation of the database. So what uh, as I told you earlier, if any new thing comes on the internet, it is periodically examined by search engine, and the database is updated, inserted, or deleted as as uh, as per the requirement. Thanks for watching.